Fast fashion has become one of the world's largest carbon emitters. At the front of this issue is a want to have more than you need, alongside new categories of fashion such as athleisure. Athleisure is a form of fashion where people wear athletic clothes outside of athletic activities. Nike, with a brand value of $15.9 billion, contributes to the fast fashion industry and overall negative environmental impacts. Composed of 95% polyester and 5% cotton, Nike athletic shorts are a commonly worn item amongst Western society. Although a single pair of Nike shorts may not have a large environmental impact, the societal trend in owning multiples of everything makes Nike shorts a threat to the environment through the polyester and cotton industry, as well as contributing to growing carbon emissions as a result of fast fashion. The fashion industry accounts for 8% of global carbon emissions. 40% of those carbon emissions are due to the production of polyester, which makes up 95% of Nike athletic shorts. Incoming! Polyester facts. First, polyester is not biodegradable. As of 2007, the rise in production in the fashion industry and the demand for man-made fibers, especially polyester, has nearly doubled in the last 15 years. The manufacturing of polyester and other synthetic fibers is an energy-intensive process, requiring large amounts of crude oil and releasing emissions, including volatile organic compounds, particulate matter, and acid gases, such as hydrogen chloride, all of which can cause or aggravate respiratory diseases. Polyester production also requires non-renewable resources, such as fossil fuels and raw materials, resulting in the average of 63% higher energy consumption than the production of cotton per 1 kilogram of fibers. With regards to the loss of ecosystems, fish and other aquatic species are ingesting tiny plastic fragments, which include artificial microfibers released when polyester garments are laundered. When we look at the environmental impacts of Nike shorts, we need to understand that because our society values quantity, the production of this item on a mass scale is extremely detrimental. The carbon emissions, water usage, chemical effects, and loss of ecosystems as a result of manufacturing are key reasons why we need to change the way Western society values clothing. Because Nike shorts are composed of 5% of cotton, let's talk about the impacts of the cotton industry. A large negative environmental issue associated with the cotton industry is the destruction of the land and soil in which the manufacturing process takes place. Because cotton is in such high demand, the land is compromised to feed the consumer. According to the United States Department of Agriculture, 90% of Texas cotton farms reported a loss of over 40 tons of topsoil per acre per year, at the hands of trying to overproduce cotton to support the consumer. Because Nike purchases their polyester from India and China, they require immense amounts of fuel to transport the product to the stores. We can see that although this item may seem insignificant, Nike athletic shorts contribute to an industry responsible for ecosystem loss, soil destruction, and the exploitation of Earth's resources. Now let's talk about some strategies to reduce the environmental impacts of Nike shorts and all clothing products. Some ways you can help are purchasing clothing from sustainable clothing brands, buying secondhand clothing, avoiding companies that produce their resources outside of the country. When you are tired of your clothes, exchange it with friends. Donate clothing to secondhand stores rather than to the dump. Use old clothing to make furniture, bags, or accessories. In conclusion, Nike shorts are a product from the most profitable athletic company in the world. They are merely a representation of the negative impacts on the environment on an extremely small scale. Because Nike and most clothing companies cater to fast fashion, they are responsible for promoting 8% of the global carbon emissions. In an age where the Earth is reaching tipping points and we cannot exceed 2 degrees of warming, 8% is too high for something that is not a necessity. I think that yes, humans may need clothes, and a variety may provide momentary happiness, but the consumerist lifestyle we all live is creating major negative impacts on the environment. A loss of ecosystems, poor soil quality, oil field manufacturing and distribution are all reasons that the Nike athletic shorts are a byproduct of a huge global crisis.